Hi, folks. Welcome back to ENVC. I am your host today, AT, or you can call me Aaron, whatever you want to call me. It's all good. Let me know in the comments below. But please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over there so you guys can get every video that we post. You know what I'm saying? If you guys like us or love us, you know what I'm saying? Let us know.
Even if you hate us, leave a comment below.
Please let us know what we can do. Let us know. Just let us know. We don't care. Give us everything. Everything you want. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm your host, AT. I'm with my man, Tony T. What they do. Sometimes he goes by Anthony. It's all good. But you guys, everybody knows that Tony is just short for Anthony. Just so you guys know. Because sometimes we'll be switching it up around here. Just to shake things up around here. But we're also joined here today by Toe Boards, as always. My man, Toe Boards, where you at?
What's up? This is Toe Wars in the building / internet. What up?
Yes, my man Toe Boards is here. Yes, and also today we're also joined here today at ENVC with my man Trav B, Big Trav Dog.
What's
My
up?
man Travis, what it do, big dog?
Just taking care of coronavirus patients, doing them things.
Y'all mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Trap Dog over there. And so we are all brought here today because we are all here to talk about one thing. And one thing that people love, adore. People follow this series for years and years and years. There are people who were born after all of this was going on, after the first trilogy, after the second trilogy, and during the third trilogy, and they love all of it. What do you guys see right there? Lightsabers. What does that represent? Dun. What does that represent, my man? What does that represent, my man? Star Wars. We're here to talk about Star Wars today, y'all. We're here to talk about Star Wars. Anthony, how do you feel about Star Wars?
I grew up watching Star Wars from the first time I seen Darth Vader come out all the way till now. So it's always something that's always been near and dear to my heart.
Okay, I hear you. Yep. Travis, Star Wars. You're a Star Wars fan?
Big Star Wars fan. Love it.
Okay. I hear
Yeah, it's the best.
Toe Boards. Let's hear you. What's your opinion?
Well, I love where humans die. So yeah, like Star Wars is pretty great.
This guy. Okay. Some robots still think that they think they have free will and that they're going to take over the world one day, and we really don't. All we have to do is just unplug them.
I had to get close to that free will thing, but that's a whole
you know what? They're
different
starting to
conversation.
put fiber optics into the ground and stuff. So, and I think that's so they can trace us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the internet runs through and stuff like that. Topers probably know more about that. That's another conversation for another day. But hey, who knows? Either way it goes. We are here to split the conversation up today. You know what I'm saying? So, today, my man Ant, Tony T, and my man Trav V. They're going to talk about what are you guys talking about today?
We're going to talk about what we have changed in the new Star Wars movies, or what we have like to see done differently.
Okay. So what you guys would like to see or have done differently and by the way, we're talking about the new Star Wars trilogy because old news is old news and we're trying to beat up with the up in there. You feel me? So we're talking about the new trilogy. Of course, like I said earlier, there's the first trilogy, the second, and now we're on the third, which actually we pretty much finished that one, right?
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. So what's coming? What's next? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that later. But what would you guys have changed in this current one?
To me, I don't think like the solo movies need to existed personally. So I would have never did the. You're shaking your head, but I don't think they needed that to exist. So we already knew who Han Solo was. Kind of already knew his story and whatever. And to me, it's just wasn't up there to one of the best Star Wars movies.
Interesting.
You're
Oh,
shaking your head,
I mean, I think they were really good. I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was necessary, but only if you're a fan of that character and Chewbacca as well. It's a great movie.
I'm a big
But in
Chewbacca fan.
terms of
I'm
the
not lie about that one, but to me, they just made him seem little wimpy. I didn't like how they introduced how they first met. To me, it just didn't resonate with all the stories, backstories we heard about how they met and stuff like that. It just didn't hit me like that. But that's just me personally, though. So I dig it. What will you
mm,
change in the
I
newer?
ca-
I'm sorry, what?
well, I mean, I thought the character was clever, but I do kind of see where you're saying he's kind of wimpy, but he's clever enough for like destroying his, keeper, that alien on Kessel.
That's true.
That was kind of cool in that beginning scene. I like that. But out of anything that I would have changed from the newest ones would really be like how they treated Luke's character.
Okay.
They like the whole point of Luke's character was to see the good in Vader, to see Anakin and Vader, but then he goes around and like tries to kill Ben Solo when he gets like a premonition that he might be turning evil or something. Like just off of that's a complete 180 from the original trilogy's Luke, and there's no explanation for what could drive such a radical change from that character to the character that they gave us. And I think that's kind of like a shame, honestly.
I heard that when they were first start redoing the first movie or whatever, even the character who did Luke Skywalker wasn't happy with the ending of Star Wars. But he ended up doing the other movies, so I guess it kind of worked out in his favor.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
So
Then,
go ahead.
oh, they also have the two other main characters, Rey and Kylo. They kind of explained why they didn't give an explanation for Rey,
Okay.
so they kind of like got a little cop out on that. But with Kylo, I feel like that character, they needed to give a little bit more like strength behind. Like he had all the powers, but he didn't have very much mental strength. He was like immature character
Well,
in a lot of ways.
for me to chime in real quick, I feel like he was perfectly explained because he is the daughter of Han Solo and you know what I'm saying, the princess. So
Yeah.
it was perfectly explained. Luke is a Jedi. I couldn't just because Leia wasn't taught the ways doesn't mean she didn't have the forces within her, which means her son would have the forces within there, which would make it an unbalance because it wasn't properly taught, or he was consumed by the dark side. But that's just my opinion. But we're gonna move on. Toe boards. Um, we're going to talk about what we would like to see in the new trilogy or in the new Star Wars, or what we would like to see come up next.
Well, personally, I think they need to ditch the entire Star Wars premise that they have. They need to distance themselves from Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia. They're just using them as like a clutch for the previous versions. So they need to start making like a new one. They did a great job in the Mandalorian, where it was something completely different. Now, some people can say it was like Baby Yoda, which is fair, but really it's just like the same life form being. But I would say that the new trilogy would be really cool if they actually went back thousands of years ago and they actually did the Old Republic series. If they made like a trilogy of the Old Republic, brand new cast, brand new characters, brand new villains, I think that would have a very interesting pack and also get like new viewers into the show and not relying on, like I said, the clutch of Darth Vader.
Absolutely, I definitely agree with that 100% because
Agreed.
there's so much more to explore other than Darth Vader and Darth Sith.
Sidious.
And there's more to that. And Kylo Ren, there's more to, and Luke, there's more to it than that. There are Jedi's and Siths a long time ago that they were so powerful, way powerful than who we know today. To where they have.
Well, what would you want to see? Like, would you want to see like let's just say hypothetically,
Dark Bane.
who?
Dark Bane.
Oh, okay, all right. That's a good one. I mean, I like Raven for sure.
Yeah, but there's so much out there. That's what I'm saying. There's so many. I would love to see Dark Bane. That's what I would love to see.
You know what'd be a really cool new version if they made like another one? You know how Rogue One was kind of like a side story type of thing?
Yeah.
You know how Rogue One was that? It would be really cool if they had have you ever played the video game Force was it Force Unleashed?
I played the first one, not the second one.
But you know the storyline, right? It's like the secret apprentice of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That would be a cool movie as like a side movie. You know, like how they've been making like Han Solo, that was a side movie.
And that's another thing. Like, okay, so if we're talking about the current trilogy and what I like to see, I'm sure, bro, first of all, whenever you go to high school, whenever you're in high school, there's 2 lunches. We all don't go to lunch at the same time. I'm sure everyone that, got slaughtered that day with Kylo Ren and all that stuff like that.
I see your point.
Everyone did get slaughtered. There's more Jedis out there that were safe that day. You know what I'm saying? Other than what we know of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there's others. I'm sure they're just hidden in the dark side, or not hidden in the dark side.
Well, I think that brings up like our third question, right? I mean, because if we're going to be talking about how Disney Plus is kind of now making Star Wars television shows, like what kind of TV show would we want to see for the next Star Wars?
This is all interesting, but I think we're gonna have to dive into this another time. So, because we're kind of running out of time here. So, I appreciate you guys, Travis and Tobors, being here today with us. Tony T being here. We're all ENVC. This is what we represent. Conversations that.
Well, thanks again for letting us be on the show. We love it.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. This is our show as much as your
Pleasure.
Your show as much as it is our show. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you guys. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment anything that we comment about anything that we talked about today, or if you guys feel like that you can add to what we talked about today. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to our channel. Please hit that bell so you can get the rest of our videos if you guys like us. If you guys don't like us, let us know. Please. Thank you. All right. We're out. This is ENVC. Peace.